Yo everyone, it's me Zarko. Hopefully doing well, hopefully having a great day as usual. Today I'll be doing a should you summon yes or no video on the Ultra Gogeta Blue banner. I've literally just done the Ultra Rose. I'm feeling pretty fired up, pretty warmed up, so I'm just gonna get this video out the way. So without further ado, we know how this works. I'm gonna go through 3 pros, 3 cons, and then I'm gonna give my final conclusions on if you should summon on this banner. I'm gonna give my opinion on what I'm gonna do and then maybe what you should do. So yeah, let's go. Okay people, the first pro on why you should summon on the UGB banner. Right, Movie Saga is literally the best, hands down, best tag in the game. We have recently got the Ultra Janemba, which is a insane unit still. Honestly, I still think he's insane. I still use him every day. Cracked, he's so autopilot. Someone strikes you, yeah, 50% damage, done. Obviously, I don't need to talk about this guy who just recently came out. Yeah, crazy. Movie Sagas. They're insane. They're insane. You can even have this guy as a support. This guy's so tanky. Like, bro, do whatever you want. Bro, this free-to-play Piccolo, also very viable. Movie Saga's crazy. Arguably, the best Movie Saga purple unit is probably still UGB. I personally think. He's also, like, you know, just cold. Like, look at his, like, just look at his... Bro, look at his design. Cold. He's the best purple unit in Movie Sagas. A lot of you will probably argue with me saying this Path to Kid Goku is way better, but I disagree. With the recent changes in the battle system, whatever, they pretty much nerfed like combos and also Dragon Balls. The rate of Dragon Balls has also gone down, blah blah blah. So this guy's less valuable now, which is kind of sad because he's still, like, they just pretty much nerfed him instantly. Like, he's still fresh, so that's kind of sad. But arguably, he's top 2, top 1, whatever you want to say. He's definitely top 2 purple units in Movie Sagas. Movie Saga is the best tag in the game. So right now, if you main Movie Sagas, throw your CC into UGB. Definitely worth it. That's what I would say for pro number 1. Alright people, pro number 2 on why you should summon on the UGB banner. So, I'm going to go into his kit right here. I'm going to character tags. That's soul boost. Character tags, please. We can see that he's got a ton of character tags, plus he's also in the movies tag as well. But basically what I'm saying is, for pro number 2, you've got God Key that recently got a buff with the Evo tag. You can run Evo tag plus UGB easily. Just get another third God Key unit. I'm thinking you can get the Samasu for the support as a tanker. You've also got Fusion. Fusion's kind of obviously declining, but we're gonna get that buff in part 3. I'll be explaining that later in in pro number 3. I know you've also got Saiyans. Saiyans obviously will always be valuable. A lot of buffs are pretty much into Saiyans, like, throughout the year, so you're chilling on that. But yeah, movies obviously got that recent buff. So movies, I can see them being the longevity of movies, 6 months, man. Like, I can't see them being out of date at all. So what I'm saying is, UGB has a ton of tags to make him valuable. Even though he's getting outdated and more outdated, his tags alone make him more valuable than a regular unit. So basically, if you're summoning on this guy and you're worried about him being outdated and not usable, don't worry about that. He's going to be usable for so long, for another 6 months, I can see easily. So if you're scared about him being a declining unit and he's out of date, and that's your main reason for not summoning on him, don't worry about that. This guy is going to be valuable for another 6 months easily. So that will be pro number 2 of the video. Alright guys, pro number 3 on why you should summon on the Ultra Gogeta Blue banner. So, I'm on the Ultra section of the video right now. So obviously we have UVB, and then alongside him we have UGB. So if you're a future main, you'll probably have the PyCon unit maybe, or you'll have what's another future fusion unit that you can run? The recent Zenkai green Gogeta that we got, the movies one, you could also run him. But what I'm saying is, if you already have these 2 lined up, or this whole time you've been saving CC for that Ultra Gogeta Super Saiyan 4, and you do not have a copy of UGB, go spend a little bit of CC on the UGB banner. Hopefully you can get a copy, because after you got a copy, you're pretty much set, right? You just need to pull that Super Saiyan 4 after that, and you can run a fusions team. Oh my god, I keep doing that. You can run a fusions team throughout the next 7 to 8 months. All right, that team will probably be insane and probably the only team that you kind of need. I can't even imagine what Gogeta's Super Saiyan 4 kit is going to be like. It's just going to have counters and counters on top of counters, bro. Oh my god. What I'm saying is fusions are about to be the best tag in the game, no doubt. Like, that ultra unit is going to be crazy. So if you haven't got a copy of UGB, go summon right now, get your copy of UGB, get yourself prepped for part 3, because you're already prepping yourself now, so you might as well just take that extra leap and get your whole team there. And then once part 3 comes out, you can summon on Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You have that team, your team's done. You can use that team throughout the entire year. You're chilling. So yeah, if you haven't got a copy, go ahead and summon on him. If you're going for a Fusions main, that's what you should do. So that will be my pros done. I'm now going to move on to the con section on why you should not summon on UGB. Alright, so this is kind of... so it's funny, I'm doing this con straight after my last pro. Because they're kind of like in the same talk, in the same grasp of things. You understand what I'm saying. But basically, if you already have a copy of UGB, skip this. Completely skip this. You don't need another copy of this guy. Have that 1 copy or 2 copies, of, no matter how many copies you have, but he's not 14. Don't try to get 14 stars, okay? Save your CC, and if you're a Fusions main, save all your CC for part 3. Then go crazy on that banner. And then after that, you'll have your whole team of fusions. You'll have the UGB, you'll have UVB, and then you'll also have the UGSS4, or whatever you're going to call them. I don't know. Ultra Gogeta Super Saiyan 4? Yeah, that's what you call them. UGSS4 or UG4. What I'm saying is, if you already have a copy, do not summon on this guy. Just leave it, alright? Just save your CC. I know that 14 star looks delicious, because trust me, I want to do the same thing with my Rosé. But just save your CC, you'll thank me later, and then once you've had your Fusions team, you'll be cooking throughout the entire year. Alright? So that'll be con number 1 on why you should not summon on this banner. If you already have a copy, if you already got 2 copies, just leave it. Just chill out, man. Relax. Okay, the con 2 of the video. So, again, like the Rosé banner, this is absolutely doo-doo. I genuinely think this banner is worse than the Rosé one, and that's insane. Because the Rosé one was terrible. But this tag Goku Vegeta, not viable because the Zenkai hasn't come out yet. This Broly one, again, I don't see anyone using him, not viable. He is viable, but not. Again, no Zenkai. The Gogeta Super Saiyan Blue LL, again, no Zenkai. But once he gets the Zenkai, he'll be crazy. But apart from that, Jesus, this banner is disgusting, man. Topo, cool, because he's got that recent Zenkai. But you know what I mean? There's a lack of Zenkai units here. So this banner is somehow worse than that Rosé one. And what I'm trying to say is this banner is really outdated. And if you're hoping to get like some sort of redeeming factor when pulling this banner, like in the process of you not pulling Gogeta Blue and you're like, oh, at least I got this guy. Yeah, these guys ain't it, man. So don't even summon on this banner if one of your pros of summoning this banner are the units on this banner, because they're all terrible, bro. They are all terrible. So if you're trying to summon on this banner only for UGB, good luck, because the rest of this is doo-doo. If you got CC, like spare CC, it's so much more valuable for you to summon on one of these two. So that is what I would say. And this is also connected to con number 2 of the video. So I'm now going to move on to con number 2 of the video. Alright people, con number 3 of the video and the final con. So if you're a movies main and you're like panicking on like if you need UGB, let me answer that for you. If you have Ultra Janemba, okay, if you got, obviously Gohan, who is the main driving factor of you being a movies main, player, you already have the 2 best movie saga units in the game. The third one, you can completely freestyle. I ain't gonna lie. This Gotenks is very underrated, bro. Very good support, very good defense. His kit's hilarious, bro. Like, you can just, you can pretty much hide or, like, will trick the other opposing person with, like, the question mark cards upon cover change, I'm pretty sure. Which is hilarious. You got this Beast on LL, who's still usable, still a one-shot player. If you watch my showcase literally this week, you can see that he still one-shots people. It's insane. Orange Piccolo with his plat, very usable, very usable still. So what I'm trying to say is, I'm giving you these ideas. You don't have to summon on UGB to run a movies team, all right? If you already have a limited amount of CC, and we got part 2 coming out, and also part 3 with our Ultra Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, as I mentioned earlier in the video. Then you should hold your CC. I know I did say in one of the pros on UGB is very valuable, blah blah blah, but also if you're limited on CC, then you can also consider not summoning on this banner, because you already have the right units in front of you. You just need to make the team. And UGB ain't going to be a huge difference to some of these units. Like this Path to Kid Goku has obviously fell off because of the PvP changes with the Dragon Ball rates going down. Obviously the Dragon Balls are the main factors of making this unit better and stronger, blah blah blah, gives them more buffs. But what I'm trying to say is it's probably worth more for your CC to hold it and summon it on something that's more updated in part 2 and part 3, and something that might be more meta, obviously, or more fun, or something that's more you know, sentimental to you in the game, or from Dragon Ball, and you want to use it in game, because in the end this is all just a game and you want to use units that you really want to use. So yeah, that's what I would say for con number 3 of the video. If you already have a bunch of these movie units that I've just mentioned at the start of this con, then you should just use these guys instead of UGB. All right, save your CC. It's gonna be way more beneficial for you later, because also a Ultra banner is dog doo-doo, bro, so bad. So now I'm going to move on to the conclusion of the video and give my final thoughts on what I'm going to do, what you should do, and yeah, let's just end the video. Okay guys, at the end of the video now, so I'm going to give my conclusion and my thoughts on, like, you know, if you should summon on the banner or not. I personally think you should just skip this banner. Unless you're a movies main, then maybe you should heavily consider it. But if you're not a movies main, you should definitely skip. However, if you're a fusions main, then maybe you should summon on this banner as well. So give that in, you know, consideration. If you already got the PyCon, you know, green unit revival into Gogeta and UVB, maybe you're chilling. You don't have to summon on this banner. But again, a triple Ultra team would just look kind of fire. But if you're not a movies main and you're not a fusions main, skip this banner, bro. What are you doing? Skip this banner. You're gonna be... It's gonna be way more valuable for you to summon on a banner like the Evo tag, the Beast tag, one of those, you know, units. Ignore that I just said Beast tag. It's way more valuable for you to summon on these banners. Like, the money is way more, like, you're just getting way more out of your buck for these two banners, basically. Because the banner on this one is terrible, the banner on Rose is terrible. It's just what Ultra banners are. They're all so bad. But yeah, if you're literally, you don't main movies and you don't main fusions, then just skip this banner. Apart from that, there's literally no reason for you to summon on this banner, realistically. He's also a aging unit, so you do need to keep that in mind. But if you already have a copy, just skip it, okay? You don't need to invest 14 stars in him. You're not a whale. You're not a crazy whale. But yeah, that is what I would conclude with. I'm not going to summon on this banner. I'm going to chill for a bit. I'm going to chill for another week until I know what units are coming out in part 2. But yeah, Ultra banners, they need to update it, man. But I'm not going to rant about it in this video. That is it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'll see everyone in another video tomorrow. I'm going to give my CC Thursday. It should be Wednesday, but I've released these 2 videos. I don't want to spam you guys with content. But yeah, guys, I love you all. Thank you for supporting me. And I'll see everyone soon. Take care, guys. Thank you for watching.